guys, I didn't come on yesterday. Too tired, too busy. How are you all doing? Welcome, everybody. I hope you guys are well. We are well over here in this Canadian cold weather. Everybody's fine. But today's going to be a quick one because I have to go and wrap up my garden. The garden outside needs to be wrapped up, need to be put to bed for the winter, and I need to take down my greenhouse. So today I have to go out there and do that. No more procrastination. There's a little bit of snow flurries coming down. I don't want all the snow to come down and then cover everything. That wouldn't be good. I want to sweep and rake and wash down the yard and get everything super, super, super duper amazing. So, guys, today we're going to talk about things that is worth purchasing because on this channel I talk about, I give you guys tips on life. So today I'm giving you another tip on how to buy, to purchase certain things that is, they may be a little bit expensive, but they're worth it because it's going to last you a long time, and you wouldn't have to be spending money on it. And if you take the time and you research well, and price match and everything, and you research the product really well, you have a really, really good product. So guys, first I'm going to give you 10 expensive things that is worth purchasing, and I promise you that you would not regret it. I think I have two bonus things that I'm going to talk about, but yeah. So let's get into the video, and I hope you guys are well. So the first expensive thing that I think you should purchase is a good mattress. Like, a good mattress is key to a comfortable sleep, a good night rest. Many people, they don't invest in a good mattress, but guys, you're missing out. Like, earlier on in my early, I don't know how I should say, like when I was like 19, 20, 21, yeah, that time. You're just coming into life, and you just, starting to get yourself together and things like that, trying to go out there in the world, getting your degree, whatever you're trying to do. And I wasn't thinking about a good mattress. I just bought a mattress, when I got my apartment, when I got, well, actually, first I should say when I got my bedroom in our house. When I had my bedroom and I wanted to, you pass the teenage stage and you want to upgrade your room and whatever. And I think I went and I bought this foam, like this foam mattress. It was comfortable for a while, but after a while it was not comfortable at all. So I had to get a thicker one. But I mean, at that time, like, you're not really thinking about this kind of thing. So this is for people, those of you who are young, you're 19, 20, 21, 22 years there. Like, I'm telling you right now, like, invest in a good mattress so you can sleep well. You're going to college, you're going to university, or you're going to school, like, you need a good night rest, or else you're not going to get good grades. Trust me on that. So yeah, a good mattress is key. But as I got older and I realized how important a good mattress is, it's like, yeah, I make sure I buy good mattresses for myself, good mattress for my kids, because I want them to have a good night's sleep. And when I buy the mattress, I lay on it myself. I sleep on the mattress, so I'm like, okay, that's a good mattress. I tested it myself because I want my kids to have comfortable sleep, so they can get up and function well in the morning time, and for the rest of the day. So that's what I do. But something that I do, like when I want to change my mattress, I want to get a new mattress. I say I have a mattress for like a couple of years, and I'm like, okay, I need a new mattress. It's kind of sinking, or maybe I want to change it because the sleep is not the same. So I wait until like the holidays, like now, it's going down to December, when it's holiday time and things go on sale, because they have like Boxing Day sale, they have like blowout sale. And I wait on those times to change my mattress, or to change the mattresses in the house. Like, how many years ago? 4 years ago, we got brand new mattresses for all the beds in our house. And the year before, we was planning to change all the mattresses in the house because we had them for a while. I mean, they were still sleeping good, but I think it was just time to change them. And we said, okay, let's look for a really good deal, and then we're just gonna change all the mattresses one time. And then it was like Christmas time, holiday season, and we saw this place was having like a big sale, So my husband had to leave like early in the morning. I think the sale started at 7, and so you had to go line up. So I think he was either the first or the second person who got there. And then we got this amazing mattresses, and they're amazing right now. Like my bed, it's like so comfy. I mean, I want to take this mattress with me wherever I go. Oh, I'll be sad when I have to get rid of this mattress, you know. But anyways, this mattress is very, very comfortable. So yeah, a good mattresses is a plus. It's a little bit expensive, but like I said, shop around and find yourself a good mattress. You're gonna be happy. You're gonna be thanking me. You're gonna say, "Life in the countryside home." Let's make some good suggestions to me. Okay, so a good mattress. Point number two is a good bed frame. Guys, bed frames are very expensive, and sometimes they're not the best quality bed frames. But what I've learned is like there's two good bed frames. Uh Metal bed frame, and how you call that? Like those heavy wooden bed frames. So if you buy an older bed frame, it's better because it lasts long. And if you buy the metal bed frame, they're good. They last long. But I find any other kind of those fancy bed frames, they're just fancy and they tend to break. So be careful when you're buying bed frames. Like sometimes you buy bed frames and you know they have drawers and stuff underneath them. You have to be very careful with those because they tend to break. Hello, Tom Cruise. How are you? Thanks for joining the live. And so they tend to break, especially like the drawers. You have to be very careful with them. And like if you buy like those kind of bed frames and then you're just gonna like have them in one house, basically this house is yours, you bought it, and you know you're gonna be staying there for years and years and years. You're not planning to move anytime soon. It's you can buy them because they would last on once they stay put. But I find like when you buy those bed frames and then you move with them, you have to take them apart and move them. That's when they break. So I would not go for those bed frames. I mean, my daughter bed frame is like that, and it's a pain in the butt to put it back, but it's okay. It's okay, but in future I would not invest in a bed frame like that because it's just to me it's not worth it. The hassle of taking it apart, putting it back, the drawers, the legs, or whatever. No, uh, my bed frame is like the metal bed frames, and I had it for years, never had a problem. It never like chipped or broke or like look crazy. No, it's fine. And then the bed, when you're buying a bed frame, like buy a bed frame that has like the bed head, the bed foot, and the siding like together with it, because sometimes when you buy just the metal frame, just the frame to put the bed on, and then you try to put a different bed head, sometimes it doesn't fit on it. Or like when you try to screw it on, sometimes it doesn't screw because it's not the correct height. It's very tricky when you buy it. So I think buying like a complete bed frame itself with the foot and the top is good. Unless you're a very handy person and you know you could make good bed head and you know what you're doing, okay? Like I said, you're not gonna be moving things around. But I find once you start moving things around, things tends to break. So when you're buying a bed frame, like I said, look for a quality bed frame. Quality bed frame that's gonna last you for a very long time. And like even if you move, it's not gonna break, it's not gonna chip, it's gonna chip and look all crazy. It's like right now, my little daughter bed frame, she's in a big bed, actually, in a huge bed. In a queen size bed, a king size bed. But we bought this bed and it was an amazing price. So why not? Or we are going to buy her a twin bed, but we're like, okay, let's just get that bed in case people come over, three kids can sleep in that bed instead, you know. But the bed itself was like a good quality bed. The frame, everything, the bed head is good quality. So sometimes you're buying something may look pretty, but go for the quality of the material or of the thing than like how fancy it look, because like I said, you want that to last you a long time. I put my volume up, and sometimes you buy things and it just doesn't last long. I buy so many things like when I was younger, And I was so annoyed because it looks so fancy when you go, especially when you buy something, you go in certain showrooms and buy certain things, and you bring it home and then it just break. Like I told you guys in a couple of live about the table. Like I bought this really nice table. It looks so fancy, so nice, and it didn't even last, I think, not even 4 months. I was so upset about this table and the chairs. They broke like one after the other. The chairs keep breaking. Yeah, so fancy thing is not always the best fancy looking things, but look for quality, right? Point number three, pillows. A lot of people, they don't pay attention to pillows, but if you're a person who cannot sleep without pillow, you should really invest in some good pillows, because if your pillow is not good, it's going to affect your back, your spine, your neck. The quality of sleep is not that great if you don't have a good pillow. um Years ago, I purchased this expensive pillow. They were like $20 for one pillow. Actually, I got it on sale. I think they were like 50% off the pillows. I think they were $55 or something like that per pillow. And they were orthopedic, some kind of special pillow for sleeping. And guys, I never regretted buying those pillows. I still have one of them left, and it's still amazing. It sleeps really well. The rest I had to get rid of them, but they had just passed their time and they were really getting soft, and yeah. But the last one I have, and it's just great. It works. I sleeps amazing, and I'll be very sad when I have to throw it away. And right now, these same pillows that I have there are about $60, or even even more. Because I even saw like some of them for like $100. I'm like, whoa, that expensive, but they're worth it. They're good because me, I cannot sleep without a pillow. Like sleeping without a pillow is just like, I don't know. I just can't sleep without my pillow. So I like to invest in good pillows, even if they're expensive, but I want to invest in good pillows because I want to have a good night's sleep. I used to buy cheap pillows like those, $3 pillows by Walmart, and I find they're just annoying. And you just have to buy them so regularly because they get flat. You need to put two together, and sometimes they just like make your neck hurt. They're not really the best pillow. So I like to invest in some good pillows because your health is more important, right? So yeah, investing in good pillows. Even if you just invest in one pillow, and you could buy those other cheap pillow to decorate your bed, but have that one pillow that is expensive, and when you lay on it, you just lay down in a cloud. Okay, so your mattress, your bed frame, and your pillow should be like top notch, number one, because sleep is important. Many people don't pay attention to sleep, but if you don't get a good night's sleep, you will be a grumpy person. And overall, your body is not going to function the same if you're not sleeping well. Um, Research has shown and has proven that if you don't sleep well, you can have health problems and stress and all kind of anxiety and all kinds of things because of lack of sleep, right? So sleeping is very important. The next point, which is point number four, is a good wallet. Invest in a good expensive wallet is going to save you money. It's going to save you from theft, and it's just going to keep all your valuables safe and right where you need it. If you have a good wallet, all your cards can stay in that one wallet, so you can just reach for them easily. It's going to be able to close properly. It's going to be of a good material, and it's going to last you for years. Like I buy one wallet, make sure it's a good quality, good material, and it's a little bit expensive. Like honestly, guys, I'm not telling you I'm buying like $5 wallet or $10 wallet, but I'm buying a more expensive wallet. Well, especially like a leather wallet, because leather lasts really, really long. And maybe you might buy a wallet for $65. You might buy a wallet for like $70. You might buy a wallet for $40. It depends. Like if you look for sales, you can get good wallets, good price, and good quality material. But I like to go for leather because leather just lasts longer. And then make sure it closes properly. I like a wallet that I can put some change in it. I can put my bills in it, and I can have all my cards that I carry with me. And it has a good, I like those that has a zip. Then it has the snap. So I look for those kind of wallets because I find these are the safest. They don't pop open, and you can put quite a lot of change in them, and they're not too big. They're a reasonable size. And even if it's over $60, I don't mind because I know it's gonna last me for years and years. So like invest in a good wallet. I see some people they have wallets and it's like a tiny little purse or some kind of cloth thing. And it's like even like if I want to put my card, since somebody give me a business card and I want to put my business card inside the wallet, I know that it's safe. If my wallet get wet, it's the contents of my wallet is not gonna get wet. The business cards that I carry in there, it's not gonna get wet. So that's a good thing also. Like having a leather wallet and it's waterproof, leatherproof, leather and waterproof wallets are just amazing. And guys, just invest in those things because if you're buying those cheap $5, $6 wallet, they tend to like tear or you rip or they kind of tend to like they look kind of like when water go on something it can start to bubble. They start to bubble. And ask me how I know that. Ask me how I know that. I used to buy cheap wallets before, and I also have to buy new wallets every couple of months. Have to buy new wallets because the wallet is just looking disgusting, right? But after I start to look at quality and materials and stuff like that, I stopped that and I realized I haven't bought a wallet for a long time because I didn't need to because I buy a quality wallet that is made well and it served the purpose. Because when you're buying a wallet, you want to make sure that it serves your purpose. How much cards you have? Do you have one card, two card? Do you have seven cards? Are you carrying things for your children with like your child Medicare card? Are you carrying your kids' things in your wallet too? Do you have business cards in there? Like you have discounts card? What stuff are you carrying in that wallet? So look for functionality when you're buying a wallet and make sure it really suits your need and not about fashion. It's about functionality. Many people purchase stuff, but they don't think about functionality. It's like I see a lot of children in my school. They come to school and their parents buy them this nice fancy looking jackets and shoes, but it's not functional. It's not made for winter, so the kids are cold. Those jackets, the kids are cold. The shoes, the toes are cold when we go outside. So like when you're buying things, make sure it's functional. Like parents should buy shoes that is warm on the inside, so when the children go outside to play, their toes are warm. Like there's fur inside of the shoes, not some kind of fancy looking shoe what doesn't have any fur inside of it. The kids can't even stay outside for 5-10 minutes because they're freezing. Those jackets are not proper. It's like so lightweight. Even the gloves that they buy, it's like such cheap gloves. Like the kids are complaining and crying that their fingers are cold, and it's sad to see kids crying during recess time because their hands are cold. But I mean, buy things that are practical. Okay. So the point number three is that was point number four, buying a good wallet. Point number point number five is bicycle. Guys, you may say a bicycle. Why would I buy a bicycle? Well, I think you should learn to ride a bicycle. That's my opinion. I think learning to ride a bicycle is excellent because a bicycle can take you places where you will not be able to go with your car. You'll be able to access parks and walking trails and just different areas that a vehicle can't go. But the bicycle, you definitely can use your bicycle and go there. You can use your bike and go across wetlands. You can go across meadows and fields. Like you can just ride a bicycle in so many places. And most of the places now, in most places, like they have bicycle paths you can use, even in the middle of the road, like in the road, on the road, they have the bicycle lane. So, and it's just so convenient. You're not buying gas. You're just using your legs to pedal, and you're getting exercise. You're getting exercise with a bicycle. And when my very very first bicycle, I can never forget a bicycle. Oh, this was the best bicycle ever. And it had a thing behind. I can carry, somebody can sit behind and ride, or I can attach a basket behind and carry stuff. I love that bicycle, the way it was made. And somebody stole my bicycle. That was my very first bicycle, and I just love it. I would just take my bicycle and go to the corner store and purchase stuff. I'd ride my bicycle and go to different grocery store and put my thing in my basket and come back here. So good. And the bicycle itself was heavy. It was made for that. I don't even think I see they have this kind of bicycle anymore. But The bicycle that I have now, it's similar to the first bicycle. So I actually can carry somebody in the back, somebody can ride in the back of it. And I can also put a basket behind there, a big basket, and carry grocery and stuff in behind of it. So I love these kinds of bicycles. And it's the bicycles are a little bit the most sturdy. I don't know if you say it's most sturdy, it's a little bit heavier. I like those kind of bikes. But a bicycle is like it gives you such easy access to places. I find it gives you a sense of freedom. And especially if like you're a person like maybe you don't have a lot of money and maybe you can afford a vehicle right now, but your bike could be your vehicle. Like it depends on where you live. If like say you want to go to the hardware store and you want to purchase something like lumber or something, maybe not a lot of things, but the bicycle can carry a lot of things. Actually can. You can put your lumber on it, you can just strap different things on it. Like the bicycle is so useful, you know. So people, they don't think about buying a bicycle, but a lot of people, I don't know if it's a Caribbean thing, but a lot of Caribbean people I notice they can't ride a bicycle. So if you're from the Caribbean, sorry, no pun intended. I'm not knocking you, but when I was living in the Caribbean, I never learned to ride a bicycle until I moved to Canada, and that was the best thing. I always wanted to ride a bicycle, but nobody in my area really had a bicycle, and they could like teach me to ride. Actually, a good friend of mine back home did try to teach me how to ride a bicycle, but the bicycle that that person had was a little bit too tall for me, so I riding was just really really hard for me. But when I came here, I got the ride bicycle, and I learned to ride. Actually, my husband taught me to ride a bicycle. Yeah. Yes, guys, my hubby taught me to ride a bicycle. That was one of my one of my dream. I want to go married. I'm like, yes, can you ride? Teach me to ride a bicycle now. Teach me to ride a bicycle. I just spent countless hours showing me to ride this bicycle. I fell. I scraped my knee. I have so much marks, all these marks on my foot from riding the bicycle. But I wouldn't give up. I wouldn't give up until I ride it. I remember the day when I could ride the bicycle. I came inside. I'm like, honey, come and see me. Come and see me riding this bicycle. And he was like, high five, girl. You did it. Anyways, throwback. The next point is another expensive thing that's worth purchasing. Point number 5. Point number 6 is cooking, like cooking gadgets. And the cooking gadgets I want to talk about is like a pressure cooker. The first one is a pressure cooker. Like a pressure cooker is something that you should have in your house if you're a person who like cooks a lot of soups and bone broth and all that kind of good jazz. Like you should have a pressure cooker because a pressure cooker saves you time and it also saves you energy and money. Because if you're gonna cook like bone broth or you're gonna make soups and all kind of stuff like that, it uses a lot of energy because you need that soup to boil on the stove, slow boil an hour, 2 hours. But a pressure cooker, it cooks really, really fast, 15, 20 minutes max. Like your bone broth will be ready. And yeah, things just get ready faster in the pressure cooker. So a pressure cooker is a yes always in my house. I'm not a like I don't do without one at all. I don't love the pressure cooker because I find it's very scary, but it's very, very useful. And I use it a lot to make bone broths and soup and to soften my beans and peas and stuff because we eat a lot of beans and peas in this house. And for me to put the peas on the fire for hours, no, that's not happening. Even when you soak it overnight, it takes a while to get soft. So pressure cooker, I just put it in the pressure cooker, 10, 15 minutes is good to go. And I'm not using all the electricity. Now, if I was living right now in a place where I can just put my pot outside and leave it there to cook, that'd have been good. But since I'm not like back in my country house as yet, I need the pressure cooker. When I move back to my country home, once they fix it, which are taking so forever to fix my house, I'm so like annoyed. I want to go home to my nice country property. They're taking so long. But when I get back there, it's very easy for me because I have the wood stove and I actually soak my peas overnight. And then in the morning, I just put the pressure cooker on the wood stove. And in no time, the peas is really, really soft. But even if I didn't have a pressure cooker, and because I have the wood stove, I can just put any pot. on the wood stove and put enough water in it and leave it there all day. And my peas is gonna be nice and soft because I'm using wood and the wood is heating. I'm not using like electricity or something. So that's the people who are heating with wood or who have a wood stove, or if you have an outside kitchen or something like that. I can even put my peas to soften outside because I have a wood. I had an outside kitchen before. I'm gonna rebuild one, hopefully. And I even have an area in the front where I can just put my Jico outside there and put my peas to get soft on there. So I have options. So for you who doesn't have that option, where you're not living in a surrounding like I do, please get a pressure cooker. Buy a pressure cooker. I know it's expensive. They are not cheap, but buying a pressure cooker will just save you time, energy, and money. Okay. The next kitchen gadget I want to talk about is those, those three in one, how you call them, slow cookers. Like these are excellent, especially if you're a person who like to make yogurts and all that kind of stuff. Like the three in one slow cookers are awesome. I have one that is a 5 in 1. I can pressure cook, I can make yogurt, I can make stews. Like this one has so much features on it, and I already told you a story about it. If you want to go see how I got them for $25. One was, I think, was like one. I think I said it was like $170. I think one was, and the other one was, I think, one was like almost close to $200, and the other one I think was a little bit cheaper. I think it was like 130 or 140 or something. And somebody made a mistake at the store, and they put $25 on them. Hey, when I see that $25, I'm like, $25? Hey, I put that in my cart so fast. Ah, when I get to the counter, the girl said, somebody's going to be in trouble today. I'm like, well, not me. I'm going to be going home. I'm paying $50 for two of those things, which is going to cost me over $400. I mean, that was the day of my, the Lord smiled on me big time that day. But this is how I got this expensive 5 in 1. One's a 5 in 1, and the other one is a 3 in 1. So I have those. But if you can invest in one of those, they're excellent because I can make yogurt. I can do so much stuff in this thing. So these slow cookers are expensive. Another kitchen gadget that you should definitely buy, and it's worth purchasing, which is going to last you for decades, are cast iron pots. Like I have quite a collection of cast iron pots, and I don't regret I buy them because I had them for years, and I don't have to do anything much to them except just to wash them and oil them. That's basically it. I have cast iron wok. I have cast iron, like a little frying pan to fry eggs. I have cast iron frying pan, frying cast iron pots. Like amazing stuff, amazing stuff. Like I just love them because they just last forever. Even the covers, like I have other pots that's not cast iron, and I had to replace the covers because the covers break or the little thing at the top come out. But the cast iron pots, nothing ever happened to them. They look like new, just like when you just buy them, and they're just fantastic. So invest in cast iron pots, cast iron frying pans. These are amazing. They last you for a long time, forever actually, and you don't have to buy and use the pots if you don't want to because they work just amazing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So the next point is point number 7: swimming membership. Okay, if you're not a swimmer, that is not for you. But if you're a person who loves to swim, and swimming is something that you love to do, getting a swimming membership is worth purchasing, because swimming is like, it's such a easy form of fitness that, I mean, come on, it's easy. You just swimming back and forth, but you're burning a lot of calories. People don't realize how much calories swimming burn, but swimming burn a lot of calories. I love to swim, and the only reason I don't go swimming here very often is because of the chlorine. The chlorine really bothers my skin and my hair, and I had this very expensive swimming cap that I had for years, and I just lost it. I don't know where I lose it. I don't know if it's in the pool. I don't know if I left it somewhere and I went swimming one time. I don't know. I think it could be I don't know. It could be I left it at the pool. It could be when I went to swim in some lake or something. I lost it. I can't remember exactly. And for the love of me and the like of me, I could never find these swimming caps anymore. It doesn't seem like they sell them anymore. This one was totally waterproof. Like you put it on. It looks like a silicone thingy, and you just put it on your head. But it's very comfortable, and it kind of latches on here. And so when you go swimming, it just protects your hair so really well. But where I live now, the water, it just has too much chlorine in the water, and when I go swimming I just smell of chlorine for days, and the smell really annoys me. And so I'm like, okay, forget about the swimming for right now until I find somewhere that the chlorine in the water is not so strong, and then my skin gets really really dry for days. And yeah, that's something I just can't put up with. So I haven't been swimming. And I really like swimming. I really miss swimming. So I hope when I leave and I move to my new home that I can find a freshwater source where I can go swimming. Yeah, in a warm climate. Okay, I'll be when I move to a warm climate, I'll be swimming every day because I'll go to the beach and swim. I'll just find some nice place to swim. I may even make a swimming pool at my house. Never know, guys. Never know, because I love swimming. I enjoy swimming so much. It's a pity with the chlorine here in this place, so I can't be bothered with. But I love swimming, and like you don't need a lot of effort. And if you want to lose weight or you want to stay fit, swimming will be excellent, excellent, excellent. You're not there worrying about, oh, which dumbbell should I use today, how much jumping jacks I'm gonna. No, you just put your bathing suit on, you step into the water, and you just swim. You can do dog paddles, back swims, side swims. You can be there for, I would recommend like swimming for an hour. Swimming for an hour at least, good exercise for you, good exercise. And it's like a total body exercise from head to toe. When you swim, you're exercising legs, arms, everywhere. So swimming, yes, it's worth getting a swimming membership if the chlorine doesn't bother you. If you like swimming, yeah, swim membership, definitely a plus. Point number 7, an air fryer. Guys, if you don't have an air fryer, okay, you are behind time. Okay, you are behind time. When this air fryer came out, I was like, is that really good? You know? So I'm like, I'm not gonna buy one. Then my daughter got one. Then my son got one. They're like, Mom, this thing is the best thing ever. I'm like, okay, if you guys think it's the best thing ever, then get your mother one. So obviously, my son went and he says, Mom, let's go get an air fryer. So he took me to the store and he bought me this air fryer. That was a game changer. When I came home the evening, I said, Son, I'm gonna make chicken. I I put my chicken in and everything like that. He calls me, says, Ma, did you make the chicken? I'm like, yes, I made the chicken. It's so delicious. He's like, no, actually, when he called me, I was like, oh, I just put it in. Then 20 minutes later, he says, Ma, did you take it out yet? So like, why are you calling me? Let me eat my chicken in peace. He's like, Ma, I want to know if the air fryer is working good and if you really like it, because I tell you you're gonna like it. And then I took my chicken out and he's like, and he says, how is it? I'm like, oh, son, superb, excellent. I love it because I didn't put any oil. I didn't do any of that stuff. And my chicken came out mwah, mwah, tasty, delicious, and no oil. But the air fryer itself, like when you air fry things, if they have fat or anything, like it drains it out. So even if I didn't put any oil or anything, the chicken itself drains out the little fat that it had in it. I'm like, ooh, amazing. So, you know, it gets rid of the little fat that is in it for you. So that's amazing. So the air fryer, best friend. Invest in an air fryer. Air fryer, you don't have to put oil in it, and it's healthier for you. But the only thing about the air fryer is depends on what you're gonna put in it. You have to figure out how to make it because some things they will come out dry and you don't want it to be dry. So you have to kind of mess around with it and figure out some things before you kind of use it. And also you have to really realize how to make things moist. Like you can put things in the air fryer and you could just like open it and then just baste it. Like if you're gonna be making certain foods, say you're making vegetables and you want to put a little honey on your vegetables, you put a little bit of honey in water and then you use like a brush and then you just brush it on. That would keep your vegetables moist. Or if you're making like some chicken breast or something and you don't want it to be too um you want it to be crunchy like at the top, you could flip it over and you could like make like a little marinade and open it and just put the marinade on top of it and then put it back to cook, and then that would keep it moist. So the air fryer is great, but it depends on what you're cooking. If you don't want it to be dry, you have to find the right methods to cook it. That's the only downside about it. But if you're a person you like things crispy, like you like certain things, like no problem. And this air fryer, it's like it's there's endless things that you can make in the air fryer. You can even make cakes and cookies, all kind of stuff can be made in the air fryer. It's like this one air fryer. It's like such a multi-purpose tool. It's amazing. Whoever invented this thing, I have to say, ooh, 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 ooh to you guys, because the air fryer it's just amazing. And you can go on the internet and you can just find so much recipes, so much things that people have tried in it. You know, like as somebody make macaroni and cheese inside of it, like all kind of stuff you can make in the air fryer. So just get the air fryer. With when there's a sale, get one. You would not regret it. It's gonna last you for a very long time, and you're gonna be much healthier because you will be cooking with less fat, less grease. You understand? So yeah, air fryer. Point number 9 is glasses. Yes, I wear glasses, and as you can see, you seen this blue light in my glasses. Yeah, when you're buying a glasses, invest in a good glasses and add perks to your glasses. Like this light that you seen, this blue tint that you seen on my glasses. This is for the computer screen. So it protects my eyes from, the glare from the screen. So anything that I'm watching for like a long period of time, the glare, all that stuff protects my eyes. I also have like the built-in sun glare. I think it's called sun glare or something like that. Inside of it, built in sun protection and tint also built inside my glasses. So I know the blue light can be a little bit distracting, but to me it's perfect because these glasses, I can use my computer for long periods of time. I can put my computer screen brighter. I can do so many things because I have these glasses, but it wasn't cheap. It was expensive. I had to put all that stuff on it. So this is something that you won't regret. If you're a person not wearing glasses, you need glasses to see, you need glasses to function in your life. Spend the extra money and put those extra perk on it, and you would not regret it because you're gonna have that thing for life. This is your glasses. You're gonna have it forever and ever. Once you take care of your eyes and your body well, your eyes should not be deteriorating, right? I've been wearing glasses for a while now, and my eyes have not like gotten worse. It's just the same, right? So like my eyes is not getting worse. So I just have the same glasses. I mean, I changed the frame. You can change your glasses frame whenever you want. You know what I mean? You can always bring your glasses frame and they'll put your lens inside for you if you just want to change your glasses frame, or you can just get a new, totally new frame altogether. But of course, it's going to be expensive. But I mean, if you have insurance and you have the money to do that, you want a second pair, you can do that. But if you have a lot of money and you just have the one pair of glasses, just do like that. Like spend the extra money, get the perks for your glasses, and yeah, why not? Like things that are important to you, things that are necessary. Like me, I need my glasses to see. Like I can't see anything much. I can't read. I can't use my computer if I don't have my glasses because I just can't see well. Right? I mean, I don't need my glasses to work in the garden or to walk outside or stuff like that. I don't need my glasses for that. But for reading and for small things and like doing tasks, my eyes get very lazy and then my eyes start hurting. So I need it for that. But when I'm outside, I don't need my glasses. But I do need my glasses to drive though. I need my glasses to drive. So it's really funny. Before, I didn't need my glasses to drive at all. I would drive without my glasses. But now I actually can drive without my glasses, but my eyes tend to get lazy. It gets lazy in a short period of time. It just gets so lazy and on focus. So, anyways, but every time I go have my eye check, the eye doctor says your eyes are fine. They're not getting worse. They're the same thing. Okay. So you can also do exercise for your eyes to keep your eyes more healthy. I do this funny exercise that my husband showed me to do. So maybe that's what keep my eyes good. The way it's not getting worse. All right. So that was point number 9. Point number 10 is a used car. Guys, a used car. Invest in a used car if you have the money. Listen, I didn't say a new car. I said a used car. You would not have no regrets buying a good used car. You would have regrets buying a brand new car. I have so many family members who buy brand new car and they have problems with their car constantly. I have an old vehicle. I think it's my vehicle is about 13 or 14 years old now. Works like a charm, takes me everywhere I need to go. And they who have a brand new vehicle, they have problem with their vehicle. This, that, blah, blah. Me, my vehicle is just old girl. It's just working fine. Right? So you gotta buy a used vehicle and you take your vehicle. Listen, if you're gonna buy a used vehicle, make sure you take somebody who knows about vehicle with you. Like my husband is the expert and my son. So anytime I want to buy a vehicle, I don't even like I just go to say what color I like or whatever, whatever. But they go and they buy the vehicle and bring it to me. Most of the time I just say, I just want a van and I want the van to be this color, whatever, whatever. They say, oh, we saw a van. Look at the color. Do you like it, ma? I'm like, yeah, I like it. And they just go on the negotiate and I get the van. Then they take it to the mechanic and stuff. But they have expertise in the vehicle. So if you don't know about vehicles, and most of us women, we don't know about vehicles. So bring somebody with you, maybe your brother, your aunt, your uncle, some man, mechanic who can go with you and look at the vehicle and see, if the things are good, if it's worth purchasing it, right? So, and then you buy it outright, like cash. $10,000, you pay $10,000. 7,000, have your $7,000 ready. I would not advise you to buy any used car and you don't have the cash, like outright. Just save your money and buy a car, a used car, and be done with it so you don't have to pay any monthly payments because, yeah, I am not about that. Okay. Monthly payments on vehicles, forget it. I just buy a used vehicle outright. That's it. That's for me. That's good for me. Okay. So if you buy those things, they may be expensive. Maybe you go there, see a vehicle, it's $12,000. It's expensive. That's a lot of money. But you know what? It's worth it because when you want to go buy your groceries, you have your car. You have to go to work, you have your car. You want to go take a trip, you have your vehicle. You know what I'm saying? Just every couple of months, you change the oil, you take it to the mechanic, make sure it's all tuned up. You're looking a little bit rusty, you have it sprayed. A car, it's like another part of your family. The same way you have to eat and sleep, you have to take care of your vehicle. Wash it, vacuum it, make sure the engine is working good, change your tires, change the transmission fluid. You have to change, I already said the oil, but you have to change the ball joints because as the years go by, the spring kind of get loose. You're gonna have to change your spring on the wheels, stuff like that. Make sure your vehicle is up to date and in service really well, and you won't have a problem with your vehicle. Like right now, I have my van for all those years. I changed 3 springs. I think the first 2 springs in the front, one on the left side, I think, and I think the one on the right side was pretty good when they changed the others. So this one, I went to the mechanic a couple of weeks ago. He says, you should change this one maybe after the winter. It looks good now, but maybe after winter, going through all the snow, going up and down, you may need to put a new, like the spring in the back. So after winter, I'm gonna bring it back and have it checked. You know what I'm saying? The ignition thingy there that attaches your battery. Make sure you change that because that's important for us who live in cold climates. Like I don't know how to call that, but it's the thing that attaches to the battery and it makes your car the starter thingy. Yeah, I just had mine changed because my car wasn't starting well, and that was a problem. The starter spark thingy, spark plug. The spark plug is another thing, that sends the spark to make your car start. So I had to change that because mine, it was okay, but it wasn't firing 100%. So I had to get a new one, and it's not expensive. I think I paid like I don't know, about a hundred and something dollars to do that with the labor and everything like that. So it's not expensive, you know. And it depends on where you go. And I think I only paid that because I went to the place and I bought them, and then he used his, I think, to put in something like that. And then he did some other extra little thingy, and I think it cost like $100 something. But anyways, I don't mind because that's important. This is what starts your car. And then there's a little thing that attaches to your battery. I don't remember that. That's the name I don't remember. But this is another plug. You have to check that. If that is not attaching well to the battery will drain quickly, or or the battery would not charge enough. So you're gonna have problems also with starting off your car. So these things you have to pay attention to. You take it to the mechanic and ask them about it and change it. So if you're gonna drive a vehicle, make sure you know things about your vehicle that needs to be done so you will not get scammed by some mechanics, because some mechanics are bad mechanics. They scam you a lot. Okay. So get a used car, and it is worth purchasing a vehicle. It is worth purchasing a vehicle only if you buy it outright. You don't have to pay that payment, and you need one. Okay? If you're living right next to a metro station, or if you're living right next to the bus, or if it's cheaper for you to take the bus, then you don't need a car. But if you need a car to go to work, if you need this car to do a lot of things in your life, it's a necessity. Get one and you would not regret it. I don't regret having my vehicle because anywhere I want to go, I just jump in my vehicle and I go wherever I want to go. Okay? So these are 10 things that I wanted to talk about today. These are expensive things that is worth purchasing. Just I mean there's many other things that is worth purchasing, but I'm just talking about these 10 things in particular. I'm going to give you two bonus things that is worth purchasing. If you are living off grid, or if you're living off the land, like in a country property like us, something that you really need to invest in is a snowblower, a industrial snowblower, not those kind of little cheap snowblower, because these things, when big heavy snowfall, that's not gonna work. So we have an industrial snowblower. These things are expensive; they're a couple of $1,000s, but we didn't buy it for that. We got ours. You know, God is so good to us. He's always like sending angels to give us things, and we got this one, big heavy one. I show you guys in my video already. From this retired, I think he was a veteran. And I think because my husband is a veteran and he's a veteran, I think he just gave he gave my husband for really nothing. But anyway, it's amazing, but it's very heavy. But when it snow, it doesn't matter what amount of snow is out there. When you fire up that thing and you go out there, in no time at all, it cleans the snow. So this is something that you really want to invest in. Yes, the purchase, it's a lot of money if you buy it brand new, but it pays itself in the long run because you live in a cold climate and there's snow. So you're going to need that, okay? And the last bonus point I'm going to tell you guys is a chainsaw. Again, if you're living out there and you live in a rural area, you live in the countryside, you're going to need a chainsaw. To cut wood, you're going to need a chainsaw. A chainsaw is a must if wood is something that you use every single day. You can buy a heavy duty one, you can buy like a medium one, or you can buy a small one, because I started with a small electric one to cut my wood when I'm just like cooking in the kitchen, my outdoor kitchen, just to cut firewood and stuff like that. And it's amazing. It cuts really fast, and I can cut a lot of wood and store it. But now we have, like I already told you guys, you have 3 different ones, right? So, and even like, especially if you have like a forest and you have lots of trees that you want to cut down, maybe you cut down some trees and you want to make some planks with them. Maybe you want to build some pens for your animal or something. Instead of buying wood, you can, and if you have a heavy duty chainsaw, you can just cut it sideways and you can make your own wood planks to, build fences, or like build outdoor kitchen or any outdoor structures that you want to build. So the chainsaw really comes in handy when you want to like cut wood or when you want to make like planks and stuff like that, it's really important. And so a chainsaw is so important if you're living like in rural areas, countryside, stuff like that. And especially if you have forested areas and stuff like that. So this is a two bonus point. I'm actually going to do a video with certain things that you really need to purchase or have with you if you live in rural or if you're living on the living in the countryside. But I think I'm going to do this video outdoors, like outside, so I can really show you guys the things that I'm talking about, so you can visually see the things. Those videos are kind of funner when you can visually see stuff. So I think I'm not going to do a live for those video, but I'm going to do uh like other video where you can actually see me showing you the things that you can use off grid, some ideas of some things off grid that you can use. Yeah, and I'll show you the brand and stuff that I have. Not that I'm into any brand or something, because I'm not gonna be coming here with any brand to show you guys unless I use it and I know it's good, because I'm not into the brand thing. Because sometimes, people have problems with brands. They tell you, oh, advertise something for me, blah blah, and then the thing doesn't meet up to its standard. That's why I don't come on my channel and advertise brand things. I advertise my own things because I know it works, and if something go wrong with something I tell that I make, I can always refund you or something like that. Or I can tell you, well, something went wrong, whatever. But I don't endorse brands unless I know it's a good brand and it is what it is. You know what I mean? So I don't want to come on my channel and tell you guys things that's not good, because this channel is all about honesty, being straightforward, and being just transparent. I'm not here to, yeah, it's good to make money and do things with brands and stuff like that, but yeah, it's also good to be honest and don't make people spend money unnecessary. Brands do reach out to me and ask me to do things for them, but I'm like, yeah, you guys want these things to be done quickly, like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and that's is not enough time for somebody to really use a product and know if it's good or not. Okay, so that's why you don't see me coming here with brand. But anytime I decide to do any brand work on my channel, it will be stuff that you guys are gonna love. Okay, you're gonna love it. Mwah, mwah. So guys, as always, thanks for joining the live. I really appreciate all of you. Thank you guys for the super chats. I appreciate all the super chats. Thanks for supporting me. Thanks for watching the videos. Thanks for coming back day in and day out. Thanks for all your supportive words. And I hope these expensive things that I talk about, um, you guys take into consideration, and especially the bed things, the mattress and the frame and stuff like that. I hope you guys, if you don't take anything else into consideration, but I think you should take the glasses and the mattress into consideration if you're a glasses wearer, and the mattress and the bed frame and stuff like that, you should definitely take it into consideration, because everybody goes to sleep, everybody need rest, everybody needs some snooze. So guys, be blessed. Thanks for watching. Stay positive, but you're beautiful. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. And ciao ciao. I'll see you in the next video.